Nothing at all, just memes. Welcome back! Once again, this is the one-man replay covering the Sonic one-man relay. We just finished Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and we're now moving things on rather swiftly, and hopefully rather swiftly overall, to Sonic Forces, released in November 2017. A game which I've streamed a couple of times on this channel, but never very well. One time was a disjointed mess on the PS4 version with friends and a call, and the second one was an unfinished Terminated race with Burnsies, which had a bunch of technical issues. But this time around, it should be a little bit better. You know, I've upgraded my graphics card since in the computer, so it should run a little bit better on my end. Hopefully the load time should be a bit less for you all as well. So yeah, I don't really have too much more to say, so I guess we should probably just get straight into it, shouldn't we? Thank you for sticking by if you are still here. If not, well, how are you hearing this? I don't know. I don't know where that was going. Anyway, let's move you on over into the scene in just a second when the game feels like loading. Come on, and then it takes even longer for the capture to kick in. Come on, capture. You can do it. There we go. I think we have the sound up. I just need to double check. Yes, it is all the way up. So I'll put it down to about there. Cool. Alrighty then. Let's get this show on the road. This is the third time I'm playing it, Callum. Come on, get it right. I mean, look, it's mediocre, but it's not that bad. It's just the 100% that's awful, but it's quick. This is going to be a quick playthrough at least, especially with no cutscenes, I can tell you that much. So we're going to jump into a new game. We're going on hard mode because normal mode is just hard mode with less rings. It's kind of pointless that it's even there. Yeah, we just jump straight into things. As usual, let me know how the audio balance is, how things look, etc. But, yeah. Oh boy. So, Sonic Forces is definitely not a favourite of anyone in this chat room. I think that's fair to say. But, like I say, my opinion on it is kind of Like, it's a game that exists. I don't strongly detest it as much as other people. The only thing that made me strongly detest it is how god-awful 100%ing it is. And the only reason I did was so I could get the Platinum Trophy, because I kind of wanted to complete my Platinum Trophy set on the old PlayStation 4. So, yeah, that's why I went for it. And it just completely tarnished my opinion from being something kind of tolerable to something that's god-awful. So I'm looking forward to speeding through it and hopefully not having another reason to need to play it again. Look, this is the first level of the game. It's pretty much already done. I mean, hey, that's not that bad, right? You know, I mean, you could beat Green Hill Zone in Sonic Generations in less than 30 seconds. Surely it's just short because it's a nice little opening level, right? Just like that, you get dropped straight into an avatar creator. Oh, right, there's custom characters in this game. Chat, what do you want me to make? I'm making a bird. I already said that much is true. Out of the three head shapes, what do people want? Any preference whatsoever? I mean, that one kind of looks ridiculous, so I'm kind of feeling that one, you know? Can you actually... Oh, you can't make an Echidna. I should know this. I had to make every one of these characters. 2. I'm with 2. I'm with you there. The Storm, the Albatross eyes. Oh my god, they are horrifying. I feel like we have to go with Type 5 based on that, right? They're pretty terrifying as well, though. I'm kind of feeling 5. Okay, I'm feeling 5 as well. I mean, I'm not going to give you the option here. You got to go green eyes, surely. Green eyes or bust. Beat colour, this isn't going to be that big of a deal, right? That's pretty disgusting. I don't like many... Oh, God! Oh! Both of these are awful. But this is awful far more. Sure. Victory pose. That one's kind of ridiculous. This one's pretty funny because it looks like a dab, but I always use that one, so I'm feeling free. Right, we'll do that. But you guys will have more of a hand in what merchandise we choose to wear. Oh dear. Team Eggman has taken over the world. Oh no, how will we survive? Let's not forget the scene where Sonic goes to prison after all. Gamer hat, I knew you were going to say gamer hat. I can't remember how quickly you unlock it, but we will do the gamer hat. Alright, let's get this bread. I mean, the one redeeming factor of this game is, like most Sonic games, I really like its soundtrack. The only stuff which I kind of don't care for is mostly the modern stuff. The Avatar's the highlight by far, which is good because... Actually, no, Classic Sonic's got the worst stages. Avatar's second worst. Modern Sonic's kind of still tolerable, just stages are way too short. And the homing attack's god-awful as well, I forgot about that. No one's left to see the world. Boom. Yeah, it's the lack of them. I guess. I mean, like, look, this is... It's like the second half of the... No, not second half, sorry. This is like at least 2/3 into the level, you know? I'm not even going to bother waiting for the quick time event there. I'm just going to go. I'm just off. I'm out of here. So once we unlock the Drill Wisp one for the Avatar, it is all over. The Drill Wisp one is so overpowered, it is amazing. Like, and apparently they knew how badly overpowered it was, but they wanted to keep it in for speedrunners, I heard somewhere, which is ridiculous, because it's so overpowered. I refuse to believe that it was tested in any meaningful way. Yeah, Sonic levels are meant to be fast, but not that fast. Like, when we played those mods at Sonic Hacking Contest the other day, some of those levels were like 5 minutes long and had a really good sense of speed. Like, especially the overclocked one. I went actually back and played that. I loved that. Such a good demo. And it was in this level, ironically, and it was so much better than the retail game. God, we've created an abomination there. Oh dear. Well, we can now customize our avatar, that's good. Classic Sonic honestly shits for the birds. He's so goddamn awful off the back of forces. Everything is busted. I can't get over, like, just how busted these physics are. Everything's off. But it's so hard to describe what's wrong with it. Is acceleration so low? And, like, his jump... The speed you get off his jump is all over the place, depending on where you are in the jump. His acceleration is also 1 to 0, I should point out. Oh, sorry, 0 to 1, I should point out. I ain't a massive stickler, like he was fine in Generations. Minus the whole rolling being bad thing, but like, it's just a whole new level of shit, especially after, you know, his appearance in Mania. Also, yeah, one thing, the normal spin dash, it's really good, as is the drop dash. Like, look at how, I know we got the speed shoes on, but look at that. Like, it's nuts. Also, look at how much speed I get off a runoff from a spring. If you've never played this, it's hard to describe how off this is. If you have, you can feel it, even if you're not a classic fan. Just how wrong all of this feels. It's just so broken. It's disgusting. Get this game away from me. And we're hopefully back into some modern Sonic right soon, so we can kind of salvage it, please. It's my favourite 2D Sonic. Callum, it's not. You're just trying to bait me. I know it's not. None of this is good vector. That's why it's called war. Okay, right, let's see. Have we got any swag? Big deal, big deal. We've got the S that everyone drew in school. We gotta go with that first of all before our gamer hat arrives. Joker mask, he's an internet persona fan. Gloves, they look ridiculous. I don't know, but it's not forces. They look ridiculous. He's got to have knee pads, right? Right. I feel like we got to give him that much. No bodysuit. Persona fans going outside, you already know. Excellent. I'm going to have to turn the music up. I had it down for the last game just because ASRT is quite loud in comparison. But this game, it's the one thing that's going to keep me going. The bangers, the tunes and bongers are going to have to power us through. So this stage is really good for grinding rings. Not as good as Imperial Tower, but it's still very good. You can get like 700-800, if not 999 at the end of most runs. Why did I not even think of the Sanic shirt? We'll get that on. Don't you worry. As much as I think it's funny with the knee pads, I think the Sanic shirt is a must. First vinyl you ever bought? It was one of mine. The CD on Sega Shop UK is so cheap as well. It's only like £20. Or it's not. No, it's less than that. I'm pretty sure, right? But I remember it being a really good deal in comparison to importing the Japanese one. It was like £10-20 cheaper for an official English-only version. You know, seems like a no-brainer. Especially when it's going to probably be the more collectible version years down the line. So I assume it probably sold way less due to being a UK exclusive. Nearly into this stage. Oh boy, I have a lot of memories of playing this section a lot, thanks to grinding those rings. See, look, 622 rings, easy. If I was playing normal, I'd be capped to 100, and that's the only difference, as far as I'm aware. Except I think you keep more rings when you get hit. God, he looks so pathetic. Alright, we'll get that Sanic shirt on for you then, Callum. We'll put it in the most disgusting colour as well, just to further add to our abominate. Oh god. I don't want to change my Wisp-On. It's the exact same, but it has some stupid gimmicks tacked onto it. Yeah, no, I love the soundtrack. It's amazing. God, let's just make him as multicolored as possible. Has he got any? He's got more yellow on him than he's got green, so I'll go green. God, I can't believe they actually made DLC of that. They're like, this game's just such a fucking meme. Let's just put Sanic in it. Alright, yeah, we're in jail. I forgot, sorry, we're in jail. And Zavok's here. For some reason! As if no one disliked Daddy Bowser in the first game enough. He's back. Yay. I was really clamouring for this, you know. And his boss fight is garbage! Slow, tedious garbage, and it's impossible to homing attack him. Right, so I have to, like, stand in a certain location, otherwise it becomes impossible to homing attack. Actually, no, great game design. Really good stuff. 4 years of development time. Although most of that was on the Hedgehog Engine 2, surprisingly. I mean, it is impressive. People shit on the graphics of this game. I do think it looks really pretty. Yeah, the art direction isn't as nice as Generations, but the actual graphics are far better looking. I mean, looking at this up close on a 1080p screen with all the settings maxed out on PC, it is really gorgeous. But, you know, Art Direction Generations is better, so it better uses the worst engine it has, I guess. It's just an auto-scroller. That's all this is. And when it's not an auto-scroller, it's a game of standing in the right location, otherwise you don't homing attack him correctly. It goes on forever, like 2 minutes. It's longer than any stage in the game so far. We're only halfway done. Where's the auto-scroller? I mean, where's the gameplay? Where's the fucking gameplay? Oh look, half of it! Don't even have to fight him!
How could I lose to the likes of you again?
One hit does like an 8th of his health bar. It was really cold in there earlier when I was playing ASRT, but the computer's doing a good job of keeping me warm. So I'm now actually having to take my jacket off. Forces give my computer a run for its money. I think that's only because you can uncap the FPS. I'm sure other games would give this a better run for its money if they could also uncap the FPS. Clear stage 5 in 135 seconds isn't much of a challenge when it's a game. The boss fight plays itself after a little while. Yeah, Callum, I was just mashing A, you know? Thank God! A modern Sonic stage, and a good one. A good one. Christ. Yeah, it's my rage, that's true. True, I am getting a little heated at this video game. It do be kind of mediocre though. It's alright, we're in a good stage. It's stages like these that make me consider it more than trash tier. It's fine. Stages like this save the experience for me. This is pretty fun. Just wish there was more of it. Yeah, Sonic Forces, this is what I actually intended to stream at the time. I don't remember if I considered streaming it under One Man, but I did remember I was going to stream it launch day, but because I got the game the Saturday before it came out, as a result, I just didn't... I don't know, I didn't have the motivation to replay it on launch day. And I did enjoy it the first time through. I really liked it. Everyone else who got it the same day as me kind of really shit on it. But I did like it my first time through. It was only when other people got the game when it's like, it's an awful game, this sucks. But, I don't know, it wasn't like the greatest thing ever. I accepted it had its problems, but I did enjoy it the first time through. I think it was just that rush of having the game so much earlier than everyone else, though. And it wasn't a review code or anything, it was just the game came early. I know a ton of other people said they had the same thing with the PS4 version. But, I don't know. No, not a day early. I got it on the Saturday. It came out on the Tuesday. So I got it way in advance. Same with Team Sonic Racing. I got that on the Friday before the Tuesday it came out. So I had that well in advance. I think it was just the site I ordered it from, Callum. I'm pretty sure it was... I remember, it was Simply Games. Because Simply Games used to do stuff early all the time. And then I think they got in trouble for it. So they stopped doing stuff early. Yeah, to make sure there was no issues with your postage, they would ship it on the Friday before it came out. Which, you know, living in most places, first class will get that to you the next day. So I think a lot of companies stepped in and were like, yeah, don't do that. What a gaming. What a game is. Sonic shirt, his Jet Set Radio shoes, his Persona mask, he's a walking reference. Oh boy. It's the stage that's like 10 seconds of actual gameplay before you get inside. Can you believe that we're nearly a third of the way done with this game? I am not fucking kidding. Nearly a third done. No lies. I don't even dislike Fist Bump that much. I know it gets memed, but I really like it. It's just how much it gets overplayed. This chorus is the worst bit. It's like everything around the chorus is the best bit of the song, and you never hear it. But here we go. This is one of the best songs in the game by far. Also, by the way, if you have a Red Wisp, you can skip this entire section. Just thought I would point that out for lols. One of the worst sections in the game. For as good as this song is, slowly taking out everything on the gears, like all 20 enemies in a circle, one by one, do be kind of shit though. So it's nice that I can just do this and just go, actually no. I have said no, game. See, look, we've already skipped all of it. It's so long and tedious, and because of the awful in-air speed control when you jump, you can die a lot as well. We just said no. It's kind of a shame the song has to cut the best bit, but... Where's my gamer hat? Oh god, I got Crocs. I gotta put the Crocs on, surely. Gotta give him some drip, right? Alright. Before I forget, let me take my medication. Because I did forget to do that in the break. I love Luminous Forest. It's a sick stage. Underrated as hell. Right, done. Just making a mental checklist. Cool. Right. Avatar, let's put them Crocs on. God. Fucking Christ alive. Just look at him! Yeah, this stage bangs. It's so good. Especially if I can hit a fat skip at the end of it. That's right. We do a little speed running, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. We do a little speed running. Ah, oh, fuck, I missed! Never mind, we don't! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, we're good, we're good, we're good. We can do this. Together we can show the world what we can do. You're next to me, and I'm next to you. Pushing on through. Right. You're about to witness some swag right here. We're about to defy physics. Look at that. Genius. Now, here's where everything could go tits up. Okay, okay. We got the line up. We got the line up. Now, why am I skipping the snake? You know, why am I skipping myself? Simple reason, because it looks sick. It looks sick to skip the snake. We did it! We've only gone and done it. We skipped a massive, like, minute and a half long auto-scroller, just for lols. Let's get this bread. Let's go. They even put the snake on stage 8. They knew. Also, we got the gamer this time. It is time. It's only fair that I get such a fitting hat for the speedrun trick of the century. God tier. I'm actually quite proud of that. For as much as I'm memeing it. Right. Fit into... let's go. What is it? Upper headwear, gamer. Right, there we go. There we go. He looks fucking ugly. There's no two ways about it. I'm not going to mince my words. Also, by the way, this boss fight is pathetically easy. You're about to see just the extent of that. And once I get boost, he's practically finished. You know, he might as well be a Happy Meal. I'm about to finish him off in seconds. What? Oh, because he went into auto-scroller, fine. Sure. It's not quite what I intended to do, but whatever. Like, it's nowhere near as bad as the second Infinite fight, but it is pretty poor. This song does slap. I cannot even lie. Okay, we're going into auto-scroller. Here we go. One minute 11 seconds. I've done it in less than a minute before. It is pathetic. It is weak, some could even say. I'm not doing anything to explain this game or, you know, the deep lore or anything like that, and I'm skipping all the cutscenes because I feel like you all know it's just garbage. The story is not good. Infinite is like the most underutilized villain in the series, and that is saying something. I love the Infinite theme. It's so good. Even though the vocal version doesn't appear in game, I do quite like that one. Infinite's not hot. The amount of times Scott has played that once through my own speakers in my own house. Oh, this... I'm going to say this to every classic Sonic stage that appears, right? This fucking stage is going to be the same thing I say to all of them. Also, I can't use the D-pad. The D-pad is just not working. Also, why is the grass moving so... What's going on with it? It's not that windy, is it? Is it because my FPS is uncapped? Did they forget to tie it? Did they commit the cardinal sin and tie this to real time rather than something like Delta time? Or tie it to frame time rather than something like Delta time, right? Or the other way around? I can't remember. That's too late to game design words. I do really love this effect though, where the music goes really muffled when you're in the caves. That's like... And especially like, as it gets louder the further you go. I think that's a really nice effect. It's just a shame it's wasted on Sonic Forces of all games. I'm pretty sure that's it. Like, if I cap my FPS, this probably wouldn't be happening, but it's funny, so I'll leave it. It's a gaming moment. Difficulty. I actually normally hate that stage, so I'm kind of impressed that I did that deathless. I've still got my daily mission bonus going on somehow, despite the fact I'm on stage 10. The game. The game. The game? The game. Oh dear, Infinite's got the stone from an infinitely better Sonic game. However will I cope? This song does go a bit silly though. Oh, what? They should have all hit! I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this. At least some of those hit. I had to look for a positive there. Doing this one in like under a minute, I think it is also awful. What a bad mission. The person who designed that is not getting my Christmas card this year. It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power. I mean, it's his only power. He doesn't have any powers. He's a bit of a weakling. You know, he's not weak or whatever he says in Shadow's story, but he is pretty fucking pathetic without that gem. He don't have any abilities aside from a stolen gem. God, now how are we ever going to live without that grass in our lives? To be fair, the Mega Drive shoes are a little fresh. It's kind of a shame that we're making our avatar as stupid as possible. Otherwise, I would have the Mega Drive shoes on right now. Touch grass. Speaking of silly songs, here we go. Me on my way to the park, just getting shot out the air. Justice, time to go fight. This is the one I spun on the vinyl by far the most. It's so good. This is like the first one they revealed, right? I'm pretty sure as well. Oh good, I can skip over the stage. Burst. 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 I enjoyed playing that stage, did you, chat? Christ, how much of that must we have skipped? Burst! Burst! Burst. Right. Where do we go from here? It's all downhill from here. And trust me, it is. Does this increase your appreciation of the mods? Yes. Exponentially. Even more playing this again. I didn't think my appreciation of them could go up, but it has. They managed it, to their credit. Congrats to the mods creators once again. Still here, indeed I am, Jamie. I am, well, about just over a third of the way through Sonic Forces, and I've only been playing it for like 20 minutes. Or at least it feels like that, so... I actually do like Xenoforest. It's a good one. He likes Forces that much. I have played it for 20 minutes. I have tried to speed through it. What more can I do to prove to you all? No matter how much you try and rib me that I do not enjoy this game. They just put a massive sign up on screen that just says "fuck Sonic Forces." Like, is that what is needed at this point to convince you of this? Yeah, Casino Forest music is great. I think classic Sonic's music gets unfairly shit on a lot. There's a couple of bad ones, but I mean, Casino Forest and Death Egg for me, I love those two. No, I'm keeping a level of professionalism. You know, there's not much. I've got to maintain that low bar if I can. Oh dear. Okay. Is that it? No, it's not. Okay. Okay. It is boring, but I also want to maintain a level of decency on my own project, which I created. I call the shots, and that is the shot I am calling. True Frost. True. Yeah, Jamie, I don't quite get it. I don't understand the logic behind putting a casino there, but they do. So we gotta put the casino somewhere, I guess. Do we have enough room for a casino level? No, because we need a specific number of 30 levels. Just put it in another zone then. It is pretty looking, but it is also fun to play. I do like Casino Forest. This one, on the other hand, especially the episode Shadow one, and especially when you're going for all the collectibles, this is like the worst stage in the game to get all the red rings and moon rings and all that stuff on. I hated this one because you can get bumped around by those bandits so much, and if you miss it, you just got to die and start from the last checkpoint. It's often ages away. Drove me mental when I did this. But once again, good song. There isn't an Avatar song I dislike, so that's kind of a shoo-in. Burst. Once again, I can use Burst to just skip the entire point of the stage, but I messed up, so I'm just doing it the normal way now. I love this one, but I also, you know, the Too Easy remix of this one, the Trap remix, is really good. Arguably better than the original, so it's kind of hard to go back to it for me now. Also, all these water physics, my PC is crying at the moment. God, the state of the Gamer Hat, Croc, Sanic, and Persona Mask combo right now. No. Never tower levels of crying. Like, the FPS went from 400 to 300. Rock. But I definitely felt a bit of stutter, which you could see on the stream. The game was like, so many particle effects, stop. We won back some of the world. I don't know what changed between that stage and this one, but apparently we won some of it back. Can't play as Shadow. I can't play as Shadow yet. Me Sag. I combine both of those sentences. Oh man, it's Sunset Heights. There's only like 20 seconds of gameplay. Is this, could you say, the revolt of gamers, perhaps? If one were to put it eloquently? I can't believe Hover renamed their game. What could have caused this to happen? You know what, I'm just going to waste time and I'm going to get to the top here. Let's get to the top. Let's hope they don't screw up Rangers. Jamie, my faith is through the floor. I'm joking. I'm looking forward to Rangers. I am really genuinely looking forward to it, and I hope it's a good step. They've had long enough on it to where I feel like it could be a genuine new direction for the series. Frost. I'm in agony right now. I'm in bits playing this stage after playing that mod. 1 minute and 18, and how much of that did I piss about trying to get to the top of that platform for? At least 18 seconds of it.
All right.
I am not actually Shadow. I am Infinite's illusion. I think this is where we get the... If it's not this one, it's the next one we get the Drill Wisp back, right? And that's just where the game just goes, yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Have a good one. But I'm gone. Oh, the Switch version of Rangers is gonna be dog shit. It'll be... It'll barely resemble a video game, Jamie. Let's not kid ourselves. Once again, banger. The Switch can barely even run Sonic Colors. I have no hope for it running Rangers. Like, it chugs running Colors at 720p 30 FPS. Like, for reference, Colors is a Wii game, and it can't run it 2 generations later. I don't care if it's in HD. That's the principle of it. Now, the Switch is fine if content's tailor-made to it. It's just if content isn't tailor-made to it, then you get the shit that's going on with Sonic Colors at the moment. Like I say, that game can't maintain 720p 30 FPS, whereas there are versions on the market, on console, which are 4K 60. And if you get it on PC, you can do 4K 120, and they cost less than the Switch version. This is what I've been telling people for ages, and like Sonic Colors, like Frost said, it was just kind of a breaking point for a lot of people. But I kind of got broken a little while back on that. It's like, why would I pay more for a version that is so much worse? And that's pretty much like the case when New Gen came out. The difference between PS4 and Switch was like kind of bad, but it got so much worse when Next Gen came out. No, and admittedly the Wii version is 480p 30 FPS, which fair enough, but like, I don't know, it's just, you'd think it'd be able to handle it at 60, but I guess not. It's almost like Colors Ultimate was a bad port. On Dolphin, of course. Of course, people tend to forget that just play it on Dolphin with the 60 FPS patch. They tend to forget that certain stages like Starlight Carnival break on the 60 FPS patch. You have to actually turn it off for them. That's why that's always bugged me. Oh, Banana Mania. Yeah, I hear that's apparently 7... Correct me if I'm wrong, Frost, but isn't that apparently 60 FPS on Switch? I have it on Switch. I saw that the banana quality, like the actual physical banana, is like really downgraded. So I assume that's how they get that. Anyway, this stage with this Wisp on, I mean, it's a thing, alright. Fair enough, I didn't know if you'd heard anything about it, but yeah, I saw it was apparently 60 FPS. And it kind of feels that way, so... Less than 30 seconds. You can do that in less than 20 if you're quick. I'm the feeble one. Did you see how quickly you went down? There we go, Drill Wisp on, unlocked. Cool. Now it's where the game just goes, I give up. Gonna also banana mania for Christmas. That is a good shout. Especially if you're not sure on the game, then I think that's a great shout. Unless you want to enter that Radio Sega giveaway that's going on that I had no involvement in, then feel free to. Alright, let me change my avatar so I can get the Drill Wisp. There we go. Also, you can finish Chemical Plant if you take one of the alternate routes in like 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure. This is like one of the shortest stages in the game. But you wouldn't know that because it's actually on the surface pretty long. But if you take one of the alternate paths, it becomes like tediously short. I'm not going to do that just out of like a slight respect, but mainly pity for this game. But at least unlike Generations, the one thing I can give this over classic Sonic Generations is at least he can somewhat roll down hills. Somewhat. Not well, but it's better than it was in Generations. Okay, I think I'm on top path right now, right? Top path's the quick path. I missed whatever it was I was going for, but it doesn't matter. Is this the Chemical Plant climb? It is, isn't it? Yep. Uh-oh. It's fine, it wasn't like we were ever in any real risk of drowning. Because it's, yeah, very downgraded in comparison to the original Chemical Plant, which is actually a good thing, because, you know, it's a reason that most kids couldn't beat Sonic 2, and it was because of that level. Yeah, exactly, Frost, that's the thing, like, this and Generations just teach you not to roll, but at least the rolling here is an improvement over that. Yeah, like, look, this is like a 2.5 minute level, should you go the bottom route like I am. Which, you know, goes like, maybe Sonic Force isn't all that bad, and if you go the top route, it definitely ain't that short, or that long, sorry. Hallam, where's the lie? I'm waiting you did that to troll, but where's the lie? I failed to see it. Oh cool, we got another colour of gamer hat. Just for the sake of variety, because like I said, I wanted to make this an absolute multicolour clash hell. Let's go ahead and put the black gamer hat on, why not? Alright, and this is a joint stage, so we're about to witness just how broken this Drill Wisp is. Yeah, black and yellow, yellow and black, gotta change it up a little bit, eh? Oh, good. It's straight into a cutscene. Frost! Don't use such foul language in here. Sonic CD is not mid. I'm tired of this rhetoric. It feels too slow, well then learn how to play it fast, and it's just as fast as the classics. Right, here we go, look, drill time. So instead of boosting, I can just spam this and kill Metal Sonic pretty quickly. See, look, even Jamie thinks it's bad. That's how you know that's the wrong opinion. When Jamie's agreeing with your opinion, then maybe you should reconsider it. Also, by the way, banger. Also, by the way, USCD soundtrack. Pretty underrated. It's not as good as Japanese, which, you know, people use as the bar of comparison, but it's still pretty fun on its own. Like, yeah, of course, it's not as good. That doesn't mean you can't appreciate it for what it is. So I want to see the US banger. See, that's when Sonic City falls apart for me. That's why you don't do all that stuff. You just enjoy it as a game. You just enjoy it as a classic Sonic game, is what I mean, sorry. You just don't get the time stones, you just run to the end. That's where it actually excels for me. I get the time stones every now and then, but I've only ever done an All Good Futures run, like you mentioned there, for once. That was just to say that I've done it. Yeah, Callum, I said something kind of funny, I know. But that was still too short. I like that about it. They're not forced it short, therefore it's okay in my books. I don't even think I touched the boost button as Sonic there. We don't have anything on the lower face. I think we need to change that. What, Jamie? What is wrong with you? I like Sonic 3D and I wouldn't even say that. 3D is underrated, but I don't discount CD. What are you gonna go for? Chat, what is the most ridiculous out of all these? It's got to be the clown nose, right? I feel like you're all gonna say the clown nose, but I'll give you all the option. What do you want me to wear out of all these? Gas mask? That one. I don't know how I feel about that. Unless you mean one of these gas masks? Well, that one. Sorry, that one. I don't know. The clown nose do be kind of fit in the Joker costume. That one. Do we think, or do we think the clown nose? I'll go the gas mask. Why not?
Great work, Tails.
Oh god, it's Guardian Rock. I don't actually want the Drill Wisp for this one because I'll die a bunch. Let me. I think the. Oh, I don't have it. The hover one's quite good here, I recall. None of these are particularly good for this one. Actually, no. There should be some burst wisps, I think, so we might be okay with this. Also, you know, it's an Avatar stage, so once again, banger. This one's like the most underrated. I never hear anyone talk about Guardian Rock's theme, including myself. So, you know, come to appreciate it as a result. See, I was right. There we go. Let's get this burst. Bursting. Never say that again. Ah, I missed it. Oh well. Don't matter, we're over the worst of it. Yeah, I agree, Frost. The problem is, as well, they don't do a good enough job to explain the differences between them. Like, I didn't use half of the Wisp on until I did the 100%. But some of them are actually super OP in specific situations. And you just don't realise it. Like, the asteroid, or not the asteroid, the Hover Wisp is surprisingly based in, like, the majority of stages. Because they have a bunch of shortcuts for using it. But you wouldn't know that, because the game doesn't explain it. You just have to kind of figure that out. Could burst here, or I could just go slow. Be patient. There we go. Cool. Yeah, like I say, that hover one is so good. Like, Imperial Tower. I can't remember if you unlock it after the game's finished. I think you do, which is a shame, because it breaks Imperial Tower. You can just fly over it. And they know that, which is why they have a ton of rings up there. You can get 999 rings every time on Imperial Tower. So that's like the stage you grind for 100%, but you have to play like 50 plus times to get the ring achievements. If you didn't get enough during your playthrough during your 100%. See, that's brilliant, Frost. I wish they did it more like that, rather than you having to know what wisps are good for the stages, or like you say, having to guess. It would have been so much better. Which is why, for the most part, like in the early game, I stick with this flame one. And then the second you get the drill, because it's so fast, just go with the drill. But now that I've 100%ed it, I unfortunately know which ones are the best ones. So just. Yeah, it's not a situation you ever want to find yourself in, unfortunately. No, it's not having to get good, it's having to memorise stuff. You're never going to know this the first time through. Recommended loadout, exactly, that would have been good. Network Terminal. I'm not going to try to do a little speed run in here, even though there's a clip on my Twitter of me hitting the sickest trick on this stage. I'm not wearing the bucket hat. We got the gamer hat. We all agreed on the gamer hat. I'm not going to let the side down. Hit a devious trick. I'm not going to, because I'm actually doing surprisingly well this playthrough, and I'm not going to reveal it as to not screw me up. But we're 2/3 of the way done, and I am doing surprisingly well so far. Exactly, you could tuck a bunch of secrets in, like they do in the Overclocked mod. Like, so much untapped potential in this game. It's kind of sad to think about for any more than like 5 seconds. Oh yeah, I can just slide straight under here. I'm not bothering to go the long way. No! Oh! 21 stages without a death. That's what I was being secretive about. I was kind of hoping I could go deathless. Oh my god. God damn it. So look, Frost, you're coming out with far more creative ideas than Sonic Team did. Maybe they should hire you. Sega hire this person, etc, etc. You know, all the funny internet jokes you can trust that we're gonna cram them in somehow. That is agonising, honestly. Because I know like the little tricks to avoid dying in the rest of the stages. Purple gamer hat. It's tempting. Squad, do we mix it up? And do we go for that? Or do we leave it with the black hat? Purple hat? You know what? Defect's kind of okay. Like, it feels the most like a classic Sonic stage, and it doesn't end in 2 seconds, and it also has good music, so I can put up with that, honestly. Right, up ahead we'll mix it up again. New gamer hat. I'm getting my volume up for this. Classic. I also remember the quick way through this stage as a result of having to get the time challenge on this one. It's not a curse I would wish on my worst enemy. Seriously, this one goes silly. It's good. Easily the best classic track in the game. A lot of people don't like this one. I don't get it. If this was with proper Genesis instruments, I feel like people would love this. Ah, whoops. Whoops again. Yeah, admittedly. I think I prefer this over the Sonic 3 version. If it had good physics, this would be a really cool stage. It's just kind of, yeah, the physics that ruin it. But I never, Death Egg in Sonic 3 was fine. It was the one that stood out to me. It was just like, it exists. Most of it was just standing around and waiting, which this stage replicates. So, in that way, it's a good callback. So I think I fell off the fastest path ages ago, I'm pretty sure. This feels so much slower than I remember. Here we go. Auto-scroll time. Not true auto-scroll, because I don't have to actually do anything, but, you know, kind of the point. I don't have to do anything. God, I'm gonna have to listen to this on loop after the stream ends. Banger! Kind of a shame that we have to invincibility our way to the end because we've run out of level design ideas. That shot of the Death Egg in the background, I mean, that's sick, isn't it? It just is. No, the Death Egg, it's exploding. Oh, noes. Right, this used to be my least favourite Sonic stage in the game, but I've since learnt some cool tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you all that make this easily my favourite. Went from the worst to the best. So first of all, we're gonna hit a jump here, and the more jumps you hit, the better it becomes. So the higher the route, the more fun you have. At least in this first section. That's what they say. No, just you wait. Learning this factoid will significantly improve your lifespan, I hear. You know, scientists hate me. Let me just say that much. Right, so you know these corners, which are impossible to boost around or have any speed around, because if you do, you die. Well, did you know you can just slide around them? And that kills all of your speed going sideways. So you don't have to slow down. I didn't know that until watching a video guide. And they did it. And I'm like, whoa, that's cool. Secondly, did you know that if you boost against the wall, you technically can do a triple jump here? So on these sections where you need to go all the long way around, you can actually just boost. I did that badly. I gotta wait for this to come back now. Okay, I don't, but point B, look, I can boost, and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, so Sonic's jump arc is weird when he boosts, so as a result, when you do it against the wall, he just does this massive upward jump arc. So look, this one here, this one sucks, remember? You have to go all the way around. Here? Nope. Let me... There we go. See, look at those strats. Then look, we slide again, we're around it. That's the end of the stage. See, exactly, Frost. It just makes Chip drift, but I never even thought to try that. And like I say, I saw a video guide when I was doing the Red Rings. They did it, and I'm like, whoa. So yeah, that turned Metropolitan Highway for me from the worst stage in the game to the best. A Linus Tech tip for you there, if you will. As Callum said, rightfully so. But there you go. Life hacks. Oh no, we've been trapped in obligatory in the Shadow Realm or something. Sinus tech tip? My sinuses are fucked right now. I can't wait to get into bed like old man SD. I made fun of him. I just cannot wait to go to sleep in a fresh sheet right now. It's all that's getting me through Forces. Well, this stage is fun. I do like Null Space. Also, it plays the best bit of Fist Bump because it's not the same chorus over and over again. And it's got a sick riff. Listen to that. How can you hate a riff such as godlike as that? I shouldn't have bought the drill here. This was a mistake. The drill's horrible for combat, and I need something that's good for combat. Come on. There we... What? What? Okay. Cyrus Tech riffs? That's me. I am the Cyrus. True story. This is like the one genuinely semi-cool bit of the game, I feel. This song does a good job of hyping you up of escaping Null Space. You know, kind of a shame that it's not better utilised in a better game, but there we go. Ukulele fan song? What? You're just pulling games and words out your head now. I'm confused. Yes. Is this over yet? My eyes are forcing themselves shut, like I predicted. Exactly why I rushed retransformed. Jamie, I would agree with you there. But Sonic Chronicles exists. It's a real video game, so... I don't know if that one always applies, but it's close enough, Chief. Also, best Avatar song, question mark? I might have already said that about another song, but I think this one's appropriate. Just wish I had the Will-O-Wisp so I could just go over all this. I still have the muscle memory. I nearly went to go and press Y there. The second I got into this section to do my hovering. Oh, for sure. I think this is pretty late on in the vinyl though, right? Which is probably why I didn't spin it all as much. Oh, you jerk! My bottomless pit there. But this is why you play as the bird people, because that double jump comes in handy so often. Like you can see there, where I recovered from badly screwing up. And there, where I jumped over a thing. I can't think what they're called. Ball of energy. I don't know what they're called. I didn't design this game. Fuck off. The checkpoint here is just really what rubs salt in the wound. Like, how far back you have to go because it's such a stupid mistake. Like, yeah, I get it. You want me to play the same minute of this stage again every time. I understand. You're proud of it or whatever. But like, can we just put a checkpoint a little further into the stage, please? Oh, it's the end of the game, we're gonna have some challenge. It ain't challenging, it's just bullshit. I played this stage 55 times more than you have. Therefore, I'm entitled to say this about this stage. That's true, Frost, that is true. You gotta make the stages seem longer. Can't forget that. What? No. If you think this is Tilt, we've not got to Iron Fortress. Just you wait for that. Oh my god, I will be salty. The amount of times I had to play Iron Fortress to get the S rank. Oh, sorry, the time completion mission. And it was always after the auto scroll that I die. I actually find in the auto scroll. It's afterwards where I have the problem most of the time. Yeah, the auto scroll, everyone's favourite part, Frost. I'm so glad we agree on this one. Oh, Mortar Canyon's like a whole lot of nothing. It's a I don't know, a wet blanket of a stage. It's fun. It's not bad at all, actually. It's just very plain and simple and easy. There's like no challenge to it whatsoever. The challenge is, can you keep awake while playing this? Like, look. Look at how much that played that, so I just had to mash A. Scrap brain gears with crap physics. Yep. Especially when you build up speed on them by accident. You might as well call it quits. Gameplay. Oh, I actually got hit by something. That's kind of rare. It's like Advance 2 in 3D. Come on, Advance 2's fine until, like, the end, and then it just shits the bed. Are we done yet? No. This is stage 28. Right? No, this is 27. Alright, yeah, we gotta do another boss fight. Once again, level design. Yeah, alright, Frost, imagine. We are simply imagining too much. Alright, I didn't have the avatar yet. I have to actually play for a little bit. Boss fight is so boring, and apparently missed one of the bits of debris even though I was spamming a homing attack. Imagine no level designs. That would be bliss, Callum. Honestly, I'd be living in paradise if there was no level designs. Come on, please. Yep, get out your shitty shield of shitty enemies so I can move on with my day. Oh, don't do that shit again! We're just homing attack random badniks instead of the ones I actually need. Oh, whoops. Oh, Doria. Can you believe we've still got a great level to go after this? Still got a great classic Sonic level after this incredible boss fight. Come on, please take out the badniks. Please? I'm asking nicely at this point. Oh, you fucking dick! Fucking drill! At least I have a checkpoint. But the one positive I've taken away from this, like if I've had to like squint really hard to find one. I mean, Generation Silver wasn't even that inspiring, Frost, but you're right. This is technically just a better version of it. Okay. Can you get the rest of the badniks now, please? Because if I start homing attacking him, it won't work, as we've already proven. Whew, thank you. He dead. And just like that, he just fucked back off to Eggman's tower and you never see him again. He's just like not even mentioned. He just disappears at this point in the story. Where's our Hollow-Wisp at least though? One moment, I'm just gonna quickly do something on the other screen. There we go. Alright, everyone ready? Strap yourselves in. We might be here a while, we might have some rage, because I'm tired and just want this to end. And this level came along and said, actually, what if no? Actually, what if this game didn't end? Like Frost said, it's the auto-scroller, and specifically the part of the auto-scroller which just completely just screws it all up, is the stupid cogs. You're about to see the cogs any second now. Oh my god. Yes, that's fine. But now imagine that with an auto-scroller, you have to control your speed. Guard combat, and I'm still on it. I am. I'm nearly at the end of forces. Nearly at the end of the day. Thank you. I'm on that millionaire grind set, King. But I appreciate it. I hope you had a fun time, etc. But yeah, no, we finished All Stars Racing probably about, I don't know what time it is. We finished it at like 10:30. So you could use that as the math to figure out how long we've been playing Forces. Really not that long in comparison, which is kind of embarrassing on Forces' part and kind of a dub on Transforms' part. It proves just how good of a racing game it is if it lasts for that long in story mode versus this fuck. Versus this fuck. Yes, this game is fuck. I can confirm. Breaking news. King, I was just talking about this just a second ago. You barely just missed it. The time challenge. Oh my god. It was actually not in this section. I struggled with it, I said. I struggled it in the section after this, but as a result, you got to play this bit again. Every time. And just, oh my god, it made me want to pull my hair out. Especially when you would screw something up. Therefore, made it more likely to fail. And like I mentioned, I can't use the D-pad here. I have to use the control stick. For some reason, it's not accepting my D-pad as an input on Steam. Well, it is on Steam, but it's not on the Steam version of the game accepting my D-pad. The modern Sonic ones. The ones which annoy me most were this one, and a couple of the Avatar ones were quite annoying, I remember. But we're out. We're fine. It's done. The auto-scroller's done. We're free. The rest of it is comparatively a piss take. It's just the auto-scroller, which I dread every time. It just makes my skin crawl. I can't remember. There were a couple of modern Sonic ones which I recall being a pain in the arse, but like nowhere near as bad as the classic and the Avatar ones, honestly. Am I actually going to make it through here without dying? Yes, okay. Episode Shadow. Oh god, I have to play Episode Shadow, do I? I didn't consider that. I guess I do. Oh god. Oh god, I forgot all about Episode Shadow. Oh no, why'd you remind me of that? Right, we'll do 29 and then I'll come back to the final boss after I've done Episode Shadow. God, it's not that long. It's actually fine. It's only like 5 minutes. I'd actually already done all of the red rings and the rest of it on Episode Shadow, though, well in advance of doing the rest of Sonic Force 100%. So that was nice. I didn't have to bother with that BS. So I'd already done it. Also, by the way, you can't hit these, because if you do, it's an instant death. Instant death! That's a bit excessive. We get the meme cutscene? I can't remember. Isn't it in the second stage? If so, yes. I will watch it just for the fans. I always forget this song exists, because you hear it for such short a time. Do you want to, like, go back towards the capsule thing, or are you just going to run away? Cool, you literally don't have to press anything for the rest of the stage. It's over, effectively. Oh, there's my proof. I put the controller down. I'm grabbing my drink. Let's just put my head on the pillow and just die. Not die, I don't want to die, but you know what I mean. You surely must understand what I mean. Please. Please get it. Alright, last stage. But we got the enjoyment, the thrills of episode Shadow still to come. Oh boy. New game. God, is it really midnight? I'm not used to being up this late anymore. My body clock's screwed up. And I can't stay up this late anymore. Just staying up for any length of time is just exhausting nowadays. By the way, banger. You don't need me to say that, because episode Shadow's music is, unsurprisingly. Oh no, I'm not an old man, I'm someone on medication. Whether that makes me an old man or not, I don't care. The medication makes me tired and hungry. That's what's causing it. Like, I go to bed at, like, normal times, if not earlier. And sleep for like 12 hours. I'm still tired every day without fail now. That's just kind of my life at this point. Which is why I was so desperate to get Transform done so I could play Forces. Because I knew I would be this tired. I was tired when the stream began, so I knew by the time it was over I'd be pretty much in stitches, so I really would ideally have liked that to have been as soon as possible. But I'm happy to play episode Shadow, because otherwise it would have been another loose end that we've had to have tied later, so fine by me. Well, I could have done it at the start of the next stream, to be fair. Because otherwise the next stream, next week, whatever that is, just going to be Mania Plus. So I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do that and Team Sonic Racing. They're both full-length games. Oh, you jerk. How far back is that checkpoint? Wow. You fucking kid! I can't believe that one, of all the ones. But the rest of them were like, okay, whatever. That one, though, was just rubbing salt in the wound. Is it over? Yes, okay, cool. Mash buttons. Mash buttons. Good, I don't have to sit through the stupid unlocks like I do in the main mode. That's nice, at least.
Weaklings, after you it was.
Here we go, I think. Oh no, it's after the stage. Yeah, I thought it was, but I thought we were going straight into a cutscene. Nope. You go. You went from the world map into a cutscene, which then goes back to the world map for some reason. You know what I'm going to say already, don't you? Don't need me to elaborate any further. 69 rings? Didn't even notice. Just, what can I say? Just that naturally gifted. We hurry into the Olive Garden chat. For that, whatever the deal was in the Sonic movie, I don't even remember, you know. I haven't seen it since it came out, and I don't really have much of an intention to. It was good enough, but I mean, come on, the people who are like, it's Oscar worthy, like, no. It's a generic licensed children's film that happens to be slightly better than most of them. Well, I know that opinion offends people, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. It just wasn't as special as I think people said it was. Yeah, but Callum, once again, I felt like I was not saying anything. It would have been funny if it got it for that reason, but there were people who said it before the pandemic who were like, This needs to be film of the year. It was so good. It was in tears. It was so beautiful. Like no, just no. Sorry, I accidentally skipped it. Oh well, you can watch it on YouTube. I'm too tired. Didn't even pay any attention. Yeah. Oh well. It can continue to be people's film of the year if it wants. I'm just gonna watch it whenever I feel like it. No, not like, say, Tenet, for example. I know that came out. You know, that's clearly more award bait than Sonic ever was. Also, yeah, this level was like, what if we put a bunch of red in Green Hill? Level design. Also, yeah, once again, bang it. Like, it's just kind of getting boring to say at this point, but you know it's true because Episode Shadow's songs are all good because they're admittedly remixes of already good songs, but you know, ignoring that. No. I'm just damage boosting for it. I just could not give any shits anymore. It's kind of hard to see where I'm going when my eyes are actually slowly shutting now. That's why I gotta hope that the final boss doesn't give me too much shit. It always does, so I've just gotta hope it doesn't. Oh, whoa! I thought it still had iframes. Why am I back here? Oh, no, this isn't actually the previous section. I'm just blind. I take it back. I'm just not looking at the screen properly. Yeah, you get a hint as to what that music's about. Alright, Episode Shadow done. Back to the main game. I'm so glad they tucked Rouge into that mode only. You know, she's not in the rest of the game.
Rouge.
Oh. Back to the main game. Let's finish this off. Oh, before this game finishes me off. Which it's close to doing, I can't lie to you. At least you can do the Classic Sonic section consistently every time. I just don't remember how you do it consistently every time. Ah, oh, God. It's either on top of this or the other side of this. I can't remember. I think it's on top. It's not on top. It's the other side of it. It's kind of hard to describe in words what I'm doing, but we'll see. Yeah, it is a funny looking Death robot, isn't it, Jamie? It almost looks like a spider. And a snake. It looks like a lot of things at the same time. It's very... incoherent. So here we go. Now it's this one where we stand on top of it. There we go. I don't. Oh god, why did they bring the drill here? Why did they do that? Oh Christ alive. Okay. Hang on, I gotta pause so I can actually get the gunk out when I so I can actually see. This thing isn't one, you know, I can agree with that. As long as it like wills it out of existence, then I can agree with that opinion, Jamie. I can't remember what the strategy is here. I think it's just get as far away from that fucking thing as possible. Oh, right, no, this is it. Fuck! I hated this when I was doing... Oh, I hated the fact that you can't skip this cutscene when I was doing this last time. Sucks. Oh, do not die. Do not die. Please. Now I've got to do that again. So I can get like an additional hit. No, sorry, 2 hits. 2 whole hits. Sorry about that one, guys. Come on. No, what? Whispongers, I'm just tired of slowly slogging through it with that one. Shit like that happens so often in this boss fight. So poorly designed, even for a Sonic final boss. God, I'd take the Colors and Lost World one over this one any day. I wish people hadn't complained so much about it because, oh my life, this one makes me want to throw myself in a grate. Yeah, at least I can still do this consistently every time. That's one net positive, right? See, this is somewhat slow, but at least it's consistent. But it's still faster than the drill. That's like the one thing about it. This takes 7 years to do. Okay, thank God. Cool. Alright, final section. At least that way I didn't have to deal with another laser attack again. This is so much more free once you get to this. It's pretty much anyone's game. Okay, here we go. True final boss time. Everyone strapped in, all comfy, all ready to go. Still with us. That took me way less time than actually I thought it could have done. Alright. Whoops. Oh, great. I missed all of the rings there. Good. Please? Please? Just get me close enough. The time mission on this one, I should have mentioned as well. This is awful, because you can't die once. You can barely even do it in the time limit, let alone once. And yeah, I will agree with you, Frost. This one's great. I love this one. I do quite like the entire Final Boss soundtrack, to be fair, but I think this is just the best part of it, like you say. And this actual final bit, I do quite like this. It does get quite tense at times, but it's just, you know, the fact that it's part 3 of the 3-phase boss. Which, once again, you got to get good at, because it's not inherently obvious how to be good. No! Why did you do... Oh, whatever. Why did you miss the rings? Oh, why? Why would you do that? Oh, do the fucking... Ah! Right, they're just trolling at this point. They are trolling. No, there's no way they're not. Oh, just fuck off for a second, please. Oh, good, no rings. I'm sure this won't go badly at all. Because it's happened many times in this boss before. It just strands me no rings and just instantly die. Okay, we're fine. Wait, no, we're not. We're back to being not fine again. Oh my god! Every time it gets comfortable, game says no. I know it's the final boss and all, but Jesus Christ, give it a rest for a second. Cool. Double boost. It's done. Game number 2 of the one-man replay, replaying the Sonic one-man relay, is complete. Thank the Lord. So, Force's credits are ridiculously long, so I'm going to use that as the outro instead of the actual outro, if that's okay with everyone, because it's a great song, but I kind of just also want to go to bed. Right, let's get to it then. Let's roll on. There they are. So, thanks to everyone who's been tuned in today. Over the last 2 hours, we've got a lot done. Well, not last 2 hours, nah. It's Friday and I'm used to saying Friday things. Over the last couple of hours, over the last stream, we've got a lot of things done. We've beaten Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed on PC, and we've beaten Sonic the Lost World on PC. SRT we made up for lost time, as that was meant to be in the original Sonic One Man Relay, but Sonic Forces was a game which released afterwards in November 2017, so, what, 3 months after? So as a result, this was one of the games we were kind of hyping up, and at the time anyway, while we were playing the One Man Relay, but we were mainly excited for Mania. But we've covered this one now. Coming up on the next stream is going to be Sonic Mania Plus, the Encore mode, where I'm going to aim to at least try and get all emeralds, but we'll see how things go. But aside from that, next stream should be on Monday. Mario Kart Monday's back again. We're going to play Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, checking out what's going on the online mode on that console. Then after that, hopefully something else during the week, and we'll be back next Friday with the aforementioned Sonic Mania. It's been a hell of a lot of fun to revisit the Run My Own Replay. Like I said, I've been looking into some more streaming projects lately, just because there's been some stuff which has kind of fallen apart in my life, and some things which I'm not a part of, and some things which I am, and it's kind of all over the place. So I've been looking back to streaming again, and looking to rekindle my love for it, which I've not really tapped into for a few years. So I've had the One Man Replay as an idea for a little while, so I was looking forward to executing it. So we're going to blast through some Sonic games for the next few weeks, then we'll go all the way through the Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light mode. Then I'm looking forward to finally playing all those Kirby games, which I've been itching to play for a little while on stream now. So thanks to everyone who's stuck with this. It's been a really fun stream. It's been a nice one back. I've enjoyed it quite a lot. I hope you have as well. It was nice making all the graphics. It was nice making all the motion graphics. It was fun playing all these games. You know, for as much as I shit on Forces, I did have a lot of fun playing it and streaming it for you all. Aside from that, where else you can catch me? My Twitter is still active at the moment. It's at the Green Viper 8, even if I don't really look at it or post on it anymore. It is there, mainly for the purposes of posting about streams and updates from now on. Aside from that, I'm not really up to all that much else at the moment, so keep an eye on this Twitch channel, give it a follow if you enjoyed what you saw, and we'll go ahead and stream some more at some point in the future. Sonic and non-Sonic, Sega and non-Sega. All the stuff is going to be on the cards, so I'm looking forward to what the future brings. Don't really have too much more to say, so I guess I'll just leave you with the rest of the credits. And there's quite a lot of them, so enjoy, and once they're done, I'll end stream, and I'll see you all next week, or I'll see you on Monday, depending on which one you decide to tune into next. Appreciate you all, thank you, have a good night, have a good sleep yourselves, or, you know, whatever time it is over there, just have a good rest of your Friday, or Saturday, or whatever it is. But thank you for joining me for day 1 of the One Man Replay. Day 2 coming next week, Sonic Mania, and maybe even if we have time, Team Sonic Racing, who knows. But Mania Plus is the only one on the cards, so we're going to have some fun then. But for now, this has been it from me. Thank you all ever so much. Catch you next week with some more Sonic on the One Man Replay.
Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. All alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we couldn't see. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump. I know you have been afraid before, but you don't have to be anymore. No more emptiness to feel inside. When we run together, no one can break up our stride. No looking back. You and I were on the attack, full speed ahead, running to the sunset. Such a different feeling. Both of us believing we can make it better. Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight is done. We can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle